big box of coriander seeds. Loads of them. Do a slow-mo coriander seed. Last year I grew loads of coriander, so I'm going to do the same now. I'm going to grow them inside in this imitation stone trough. I'll just plant them, quite a few of them, sprinkle them all around, and I'll put some compost underneath and then some seed compost on top, so they'll sprout, and as they grow, they'll grow down into the nice nutritious compost. I'm just going to spread some of this on top. Grow room now, because the polytunnel came down last year and I haven't got really anywhere to germinate, so what I'm doing is just germinating in my dining room as best as I can, because it's got a nice south facing window. I'm finding what I can to plant in at the moment, and what I've done is just put a bit of good compost below this and seed compost on top. I'm going to plant these about 5 centimeters deep, but not on their side like that, because then when they get watered, sometimes the water settles on top and it can make them rot. So I'll plant them in the soil at 5 centimeters down, and I'll probably plant them quite close together because I've not got that much room. So that's all the broad beans planted up. We'll check progress as we go along. So I have all my broad beans planted up. I've had to actually use my dining room as a nursery this year, because last year the polytunnel frame snapped on the Frogmore project and I can't really use that, so I'm just making the most of what I've got really. I'm going to plant the runner beans next, but the broad beans, they can go out first. They don't mind the cold so much, whereas the runner beans, they're a little bit more tender, you know, they can't cope with the really cold weather, so I'll wait until about May to plant those out. I've also grown a load of coriander because I use that loads in the Thai style curries that I cook. I've just ordered a load of organic leek seeds, hundreds of seeds actually, because I love leeks. They took us all the way through from September 2019 till 2020 February. It's 18th of February at the moment, and leeks are just a really great crop to grow. I've got red onions as well to plant up, because I use onions almost every day, and garlic of course, which I planted in November. Planting them in the cold is the best thing, because then the cloves will actually split and give you more garlic, rather than if you plant them in the spring they'll just get bigger. I must plant some in the spring as well, just as an experiment to see what actually happens to them. So good luck with all your gardening, and I'll chat to you soon, and I shall keep you posted when these seedlings are coming up. I can't wait. Thanks very much. Here I am at the plot in Frogmore, and I'm going to plant some more garlic. It's February the 19th and I planted the other lot of garlic in November. It's best to plant, as I've said many times, to plant the cloves while it's still relatively cold, and then they'll actually split rather than just getting bigger. And what I'll do is I'll plant some in the spring just to see what actually happens to them. But the other ones are coming on really well. So I'm going to do just a bit of an experiment just to see how these lot do as well. Thank you for watching our channel.
And may your plants grow healthy and strong, and your gardens look beautiful. More to come soon from Silverthorn Landscaping.